Hi everybody, Glyne here, and it is time for this week's video blog of our Leadership Truth series. And this week's Leadership Truth was reflection is underrated. Man, are we ever in a society where if we are not going at 200 miles an hour between work, and schedule after work, it's like we're losers or something. Like we have to have it dialed up to 11 all day, every day, and even on weekends. And here is what I know 100% for sure. I have been working with a coach for the last 20 years, off and on. So I'm a big believer that when you have a coach, it should absolutely be with a purpose. It is not a paid friendship. You're not in therapy. You have to have a goal to work towards. And when you have that goal, you meet with your coach and you work on what it is you have to work on. But really, all coaches do, and I'm telling you this as a coach, is create a space for reflection, right? This has become a multi-billion-dollar industry because what we're doing as coaches is we create this little bubble for an hour where you, as the individual coachee, can sit and think and pause, and you actually have somebody who actually listens to you and isn't just shooting ideas at you, is actually asking you questions. This is not rocket science. What it is, though, is endemic of the fact that as a society, we do not value reflection. We're so plugged in and we have this need to be plugged in all the time that we're dragging our laptops with us to the Dominican Republic. It's ridiculous. Okay, so here's what I want you to do. I want you to think about one part of your day that you can force some reflection time on yourself. I know for me, I got called out by one of my coaches one day when she saw me walking down Yonge Street in Toronto on my phone in between meetings, because I was in between meetings. I was on downtime, so why don't I walk and talk at the same time? Next time you're down on the streets in your neighborhood, look around, see how many people you see walking around on their phones, responding to emails and doing things. That is one very simple way that you can force yourself to have some reflection. Do not look at your phone as you walk between meetings, whether you're on the street or walking down the hallway. Give that time to just walk, to just enjoy what's around you, to look and see. You will be amazed, I was amazed, at what fresh ideas would start popping into my head, right? If you notice, those of you who are into exercise, you know this to be true, because you know when you're throwing kettlebells around or trying to do a yoga pose, if you're thinking about something not related to the exercise, you could potentially injure yourself. You're not going to be as effective. So force some reflection on yourself. Do it the easy way. Start by putting down that phone as you go from meeting to meeting. Reflection is underrated, and yet it's the biggest thing that can rebuild our brains and give us energy and give us those new ideas that we need in order to stay competitive today. All right, so thanks so much for tuning in this week. I will see you again next week with yet another leadership truth. And if you've got one for me, send it my way, and be sure to follow us on all our social channels where you can keep in touch with what we're doing at the roundtable and all of the leadership truths that are out there. The truth is out there. I love that. Have a great week, everybody.